Okay, let's say the question is like this. Reduce f of a, b, c, and d is the sum of the minterm of 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 13. Okay, we need to reduce it using Karnaugh map with 4 variables. So we need to reduce it with K-map with 4 variables. Okay, what are the variables? The variables is this one here, A, B, C, and D, right? And the first thing that we need to do is draw the K-map. Draw the Karnaugh map, or in short, I usually call it K-map, right? And the column first is A and B. So we will have this one here, AB, and then this variable here, CD, as the row here. Okay. Then because we have 4 variables here, we will have 4 columns and also 4 rows. Okay. And let's write here as 0, 0, 0, 1. But then we have to be very careful here, because after 0, 1 here, we are going 1, 1, and then 1, 0. Why it likes this? Because we need 1 bit change for each row here. Okay, so here from 0, 0 to 0, 1, only this one change. From 0, 1 to 1, 1, only this one change. And from 1, 1 to 1, 0, only this one change. Okay, similarly, we will have this CD here as 0, 0, and then 0, 1, and then 1, 1, and then 1, 0. Okay, and this is our template for our K-map. Okay, now let's label this minterm here, minterm number. So if we see here, we will have 0, 0, and 0, 0. So we'll have 0, 0, 0, 0. And if we write this in decimal, this will be 0, right? So this one here is minterm 0. Okay. And then what else? Let's see A, B, C, D here. 0, 0, 0, 1. That will be in decimal, in binary like this. 0, 0, 1. That will be 1. So we will have this one here is minterm number 1. Good. And then what else? 0, 0, 1, 1. Remember that 0, 0, 1, 1 is 3, right? So we'll have this as minterm number 3. We do that again, 0, 0, 1, 0. That is 0, 0, 1, 0. So we will have this one is minterm number 2, right? Because this one is 2 in decimal. So this one will be minterm number 2, right? Maybe let's draw it in columns like this. Let's draw the separator between the rows here. And we can do all of that, right? 0, 1, 0, 0. That will be M4. And then 0, 1, 0, 1. That will be M5. Okay. And then 0, 1, 1, 1. That will be minterm number 7. And 0, 1, 1, 0. That will be minterm number 8. I mean number 6. Good. And then let's see here, we will have 1, 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, 0 is minterm number 8, and we can do all of that. Minterm number 9, minterm number 10, and then here we also have minterm number 11. Good. And here we will have minterm number 12. We will have minterm number 13 here, because 1101 is 13. And then we also have minterm number 15 here, because 1110 is 15. I mean 14, not 15. 14. Yeah. And then this one will be the last one here. Okay, so this one will be minterm number 15. Good. Let's draw the separator between the columns here like this. Okay, now what can we do from here? We insert this one here, this one, 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 13 into the cell. So we have 0 here, so we put 1 into M0. Let's see here. We have 1. Good. And then 1 is here, so we put it into minterm number 1. So we'll have 1 here. And then we will have 4, so we put also 1 into minterm number 4. And then 5, so we put 1 into minterm number 5. And then 6 into minterm number 6, so we'll have this one here, 1. And then 7, where is 7? 7 is this one, so we put 1 here. And then 8, what can we get from here? We put 1 into this 8, minterm number 8. And then 9, so we put 1 into minterm number 9. And then 12, let's put this into minterm number 12. And then 13, let's put 1 into minterm number 13. Okay, so we put all the ones, which is all the minterms here, but then for the rest of it we put 0. We will have 0 here, and then 0 here, and then 0 here, and then 0 here, and then 0 here, and 0 here. Okay, so we complete all the 16 of the K-map here, but yeah, we still need to do simplification. Okay, maybe let's clean up the K-map. I don't need the minterm numbers here, but let's do exactly that, clean up the K-map first. Okay, now we have this clean K-map. This is basically the same K-map, but without the minterm numbers. Okay, maybe let's delete this. I want to delete this, right? And let's work with this. Okay, and what is the second step? The second step is to group the ones. Okay. Oh no, that is not the second step. The second step is insert the minterms, right? Insert the minterms into K-map. And we already done that by putting these ones here into the K-map. And then the third one is group the ones by 2 ones. I mean, we can group it by 1, or we can group it by 2, we can group it by 4, we can group it by 8, and we can group it by 16, as long as it is power of 2, right? And we need to do it as maximum as possible, right? As maximum as possible. What do you mean as maximum as possible? So here, if we see here, we can group this one here. Maybe let's use another color here. Okay, let's make green. We can group it like this by 4, and then this one 4 like this. You can do this, but for the maximum result, you can group it as large as possible. So we have this 8 here, this one 8 here, so we can group it together as group of 8. So this one, and then this one. So we will have group of 8 here. Okay, let's call it the green group here. Green group. And then what else? Okay, let's do another color. Let's do purple. Okay. Okay, the second one, you can do it like this, 1 and 1, but we need to do it as large as possible, right? And overlap is not a problem. So we can do this by grouping all these ones here. And that will be no problem there. Right? So we have two groups here. Let's call this purple group. Purple group. And then the last step that we need to do is to minimize, right? Minimize. Let's see what can we get from here. Okay, on the green group. What can we get? We have A here. A is this column here. A can be either 0 or 1. Either 0 or 1. And then what else? B. B can also either 0 or 1. Okay, so we have B is either 0 or 1. And then what is C? C is always 0, right? Because we have this and that. This and that. C is always 0. So we will have C is equal to 0. Then what is D? D is this one and this one. So D is either 1 or 0. D is either 1 or 0. Which is good. And here from the green group, we will have the only things that we need is C. So we'll have C. But then because it is 0, not 1, we put the negation of C like this, right? So we'll have C prime from the green group, right? And now let's see what purple group lets us. Okay, maybe let's clean up a bit. Okay, now let's do purple. Purple group. Okay, we see this purple group here. For A, we will have A is always 0, right? Like that. So we have A is always 0. And then B is from this one only. So we will have B is always 1. Good. And then what is C? If we see C here, C is this one here, this one, and that one. So C can be either 1 or 0. So we can be either 0 or 1. And then the same case for D, we will have this, and then this, and that. So D is either 0 or 1. So we only need from A and B, right? So we will have A and B. So we write it AB. A is 0, so we negate the A like that. And then we can have this one in simplified form. So we write it like this, F, A, B, C, D. is equal to this group here, C prime. So we have C prime. And then the second group, we will have A prime B. So we have A prime B. And this is the final reduced form of this minterm function. Right? And I think that's all for this function. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.